Good morning, Thailand. My name is Alex.
And I'm Jay.
Forgot about this guy. No, we have some news updates for you from around the land of smiles today. This Thursday, March 6th. But before we begin, please make sure to stay subscribed to the Thaiger to stay up to date on all things Thailand. Now, today, we will be talking about a violent altercation over a dispute about cigarettes. Heartbreak over the former Thai world record holders for the longest kiss. And a little later, murder and intrigue involving Chinese suspects in Cambodia. But first, we're back here in Thailand, where Thai police have arrested a Nigerian duo linked to cocaine smuggling.
Oh.
Sup. Thai immigration police arrested two Nigerian nationals, Mr. Imhejimba and Mr. Azubuiki, in a Bangkok condominium for allegedly being linked to an international cocaine smuggling operation. The arrests follow the detention of a Thai woman in Japan who attempted to smuggle 700 grams of cocaine by ingesting 59 packets. Quite a diet there. Authorities suspect the Nigerians were involved in drug trafficking as investigations connected them to the woman's activities. The duo was also charged with overstaying their visas. Thai police, in collaboration with Japan's Immigration Bureau and Narcotics Control Board, are continuing legal proceedings and further investigations. Yeah. Sup, bro?
There we go. Don't do
something?
it. Don't do it.
Yeah. This is something, obviously, there's been a bit of a reputational hit to many Nigerians here in Bangkok for being connected to drug smuggling operations, and this kind of confirms some of those biases.
Yeah, there are definitely some things that I would like to add to that, but I think that I might get myself and other people in trouble, so I'm just going to refrain from any comments.
Well, these guys certainly are.
Yeah.
And a lot of it already.
But if you want some, just hang around Nana BTS station, FYI.
Yeah, exactly. Like I said, it's sometimes you're just walking around the streets and you just get that, like, they're like, sup, bro, you want something? And you're like, no. Sorry.
No, they just go, where are you from? Huh?
Where are you from? Yeah, because, I mean, I think that's a big indicator of consumption, like, right? Like, some people from certain countries typically are less likely to do it.
I guess.
Whereas your European partiers may be a little more inclined.
I feel like we should have like an unfiltered GMT one day.
Yeah, sure.
Where we just, be like, hey, this is where you go to get cocaine. I don't know.
I don't think
Allegedly.
we should do that.
Of course.
We can't be advocating for that on the channel.
I wouldn't know.
Okay, yeah.
Moving on.
Yeah, go on then.
To our next story. Let's go over to Pattaya, where unfortunately a knife attack over cigarette smoke leaves Cambodian man injured. Well, a late-night altercation in Pattaya turned violent when a Chinese restaurant worker allegedly attacked a 24-year-old Cambodian man named Hin with a knife, seriously injuring him. The dispute reportedly began when Hin blew cigarette smoke in the suspect's face despite warnings. Enraged, the attacker slashed him in the left shoulder, leaving him critically wounded. Police arrested the suspect, who remained at the scene and brazenly admitted to the attack, flashing a peace sign to reporters. He is now in custody at Pattaya City Police Station facing serious assault charges. The incident highlights concerns over alcohol-fueled violence in Pattaya's nightlife. Blow smoke, get slashed.
Get poked.
I guess.
Yeah. This is obviously the guy was being rude. Obviously, shouldn't escalate to that.
But was he being rude, or was he just smoking and the smoke went to his direction? We don't know if he intentionally blew smoke. I don't think anybody intentionally blows smoke at someone's face.
Well, they were already arguing over it, so there is the assumption that there was some animosity in the smoke blowing.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Wow, my face is going to look really weird during that story because I was fighting a sneeze the whole time. So bear with me, everybody. Well, anyway, speaking of getting around, we're down in Phuket talking about taxis. A Phuket taxi driver confronted Russian tourists over an unpaid fare. They did a runner. A Thai taxi driver in Phuket chased after a Russian couple who allegedly fled without paying their fare upon arrival. Despite catching up with them, the couple still refused to pay, with the Russian woman even waving dismissively at the driver, poo-pooing him. How rude. A video of the altercation went viral, drawing criticism from Thai netizens, some of whom shared similar experiences of fare dodging by Russian tourists. Others speculated that the driver might have overcharged or that a dispute occurred before payment was refused. The media has not confirmed whether the driver eventually received his fare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we're at kind of like a he said, she said. He said, she said.
She sells seashells.
Yeah. But we don't know which way it goes. But I feel like Russian people in general are the perfect people to deal with the taxi mafia, in the sense where they will stand up for their beliefs and rights. And, whereas Thai people will just be like, oh, okay, I don't want to fight. Here you go. Whatever, you overcharged me. I'll complain later online. Whereas Russians are like, yeah, no, I'm not giving you the money. I'm walking out. What are you going to do about it?
Yeah. And
which could be good and bad.
I mean, the problem is we have done a ton of stories, though, about Russians doing runners now at this point. So they have gained a bit of a reputation for this. And if that is the case, right, if you had agreed upon a fare and then the taxi driver has upped the fare on you, at least just just throw on what you agreed on. So then you have a moral high ground to stand on. It's like, no, you said it was this. I gave you this.
No, you get nothing. I like it, though. It's like, no, you get nothing.
I suppose, but now, I don't know.
That's why the best way to do it is just through apps, man. Like, it automatically cuts the money.
Yeah.
You can complain if any issues.
That is the reason why the taxis are still, like, getting screwed over. And, like, the thing is, they prey on tourists because it's the tourists that come here and don't really understand what app infrastructure is in place. So they can charge them a little bit more. And that's now how the taxis are surviving, because so many people are switching to Grab and Bolt and the like. So, yeah, agreed with you.
You love a good Farang scam story.
Of course. It's what we're here for. It's Thaiger. Anyways.
Is it me next?
Yeah.
All right, moving on. We're now going to be talking about a world record holding Thai couple splits after decade-long romance. A Thai couple, Ekachai and Laksana Tiranarat, who set the Guinness World Record for the longest kiss in 2013 with a 58-hour, 35-minute smooch, have now separated after more than a decade together. Ekachai confirmed the split, saying he is proud of their achievement and cherishes the memories. Their record-breaking kiss, held at Ripley's Believe It or Not in Pattaya, was a grueling endurance test, with rules requiring them to remain locked in a kiss even during bathroom breaks.
Ugh.
Guinness retired the category in 2013 due to health risks, making them the final holders of the title, even if their love story has now ended. And I feel bad for their future partners because, I don't think that's a record that you'd be willing to break again.
I mean, they weren't stupping the whole time. They were just locking lips. But,
but you kissed her longer than me, Alex.
Longer than everybody in the world. Like, so, I don't know. This is an impressive feat to me. A disgusting one as well.
But I'm just saying, like, that's not a record you want to have when you're trying to find a new partner.
Like,
so where do I know you from?
Well, so this is pretty gross to me just to lock lips with someone for that long. But then the idea, 58 hours, right? That's more than 2 days.
Yeah.
Then lips are locked. I don't know how you do it if you're like without glue or something. And then the idea that you have to go to the bathroom together. Yeah. Look, I know you could probably hold the number 2
Can you, though?
For maybe 2 days, but I feel like maybe they didn't, and now they're just they're bonded even more closely. Many people would be pretty yucky.
Wait, but that's like more than 2 days.
Yeah. Insane.
At some point, they're just like, how do they sleep? Just on top of their faces?
Yeah, I have no idea.
There's so many questions.
How do they eat? Do they drink? Are they just like sipping water through a straw with the lips still on?
Yeah, no wonder they stopped it. They're like, health risks, hygiene risks.
Yeah.
Just overall aesthetics and satisfaction. Nobody wins. Yeah. Nobody really wins.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, she was crying by the end of it.
All right, let's keep it going. We got 2 more stories for you guys. We've done our Thailand section of the news. Now we're moving on to our ASEAN section. And our first stop is Cambodia. And we need serious fares for this one. So 2 Chinese nationals have been arrested for a Cambodian teen's murder. That's right, Cambodian police arrested 2 Chinese nationals, Chung Tong, 30 years old, and Li Hao, 34, over the murder of 18-year-old Heng Sivli, whose naked, bound body was found buried in Phnom Penh. Sivli, a casino worker from Sihanoukville, had recently moved to the capital with her Chinese boyfriend Chung. After questioning, the suspects confessed to their involvement in her February 27th murder and named a third accomplice, 26-year-old Yang Kai-shin, who is currently on the run. Authorities have sent the suspects to court while efforts to capture Yang continue. So the arrests were made. This was a big deal when the body was discovered. They thought that she was in connection to some Chinese nationals. These guys not looking very remorseful about the action they did. And still a little bit of a question as to what the motivation might have been. So the investigation is ongoing, but a high-profile case in Cambodia with hopefully some justice on the way. Still one guy on the lam, though. So anyways, keep your eyes out if you're over there.
Yeah. All right. Our next story takes us to Indonesia, as Indonesia seeds clouds to reduce flood risk in Jakarta. Indonesian authorities have begun cloud seeding to reduce heavy rainfall after severe flooding in Jakarta and surrounding cities left one dead and displaced over 2,200 residents. The flooding, triggered by overflowing rivers, submerged more than 1,000 homes, with waters rising up to 3 meters. That's 9.8 feet. Officials estimate bad weather may continue until March the 11th, so cloud seeding will be used to divert rainfall away from flood-hit areas and prevent further damage. Jakarta, a low-lying city, is prone to severe flooding during the wet season, with a similar disaster in 2020 killing nearly 70 people. Rescuers continue to evacuate stranded residents using rubber boats and ropes.
Yeah. No, it's pretty cool that this is now an option in our world, that you can use the cloud seeding in order to suck the moisture out from flood-prone hit areas so that it's raining in
Why didn't they
other
just
places.
do that in the first place?
I guess they just don't know until it's too late, like in order to set up the cloud seeding operation, because this is unseasonal, right? It's not exactly when it's supposed to be happening, so that is one of the
I'm just
issues.
saying it as if like they're just waiting and prepared for it, but you never know how long it's going to last, and probably takes a while to set it up, I'm guessing. I don't know how cloud seeding works.
Yeah, I don't know. They do it in the Middle East all the time. They've used it in China.
You just fly a plane through the clouds and
I think
put, like that
it's like
pesticide
I
thing.
can't remember what it is, mercury or something like that. I can't remember exactly what chemical it is, but yeah, China's used it for battling pollution. The Middle East has done it for just getting some rain, for also battling dust. Interesting to hear it being used the other way, to pull moisture away from flood-prone hit areas. But I don't know. It's an interesting thing that it's an option now, and hopefully it alleviates the issue sometime. Stinging Rocket says aluminum oxide, I think. And I'm inclined to agree with you. That sounds familiar, but give it a Google if you are interested in the actual chemical involved. All right, well, let's wrap it up, because I got to get up to Impact Arena shortly.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it. Those are some of the stories from across Thailand and around ASEAN. You can find more stories on thethaiger.com or join in the conversation at ASEANnow.com.
Yeah.
There we go.
Indeed. And please be sure to subscribe to The Thaiger here on YouTube to stay up to date on all things Thailand. And also follow us on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, X, wherever to get more content, lifestyle content, funny videos.
Johnny Bones Jones.
Sure. Things you wouldn't normally see on the YouTube channel. Yeah, and last plug again, please do join us for our stand-up comedy show tonight. Leaf, Laugh, Love Comedy, bringing you a great show tonight at Golden Hour. This is a Thursday,
I
March
love
6th.
a Golden Hour.
Yeah, Jay will be there. I will be there. Maybe I'll convince Jay to get on stage. Who knows? But will be something fun for us to do. For now, let's wrap up the show and get into the comments and have a quick chat with everybody.